Okay, here comes Kevin Owens. And I'll tell you what, I loved this. I loved this promo. He was healing and getting his heat back, and he dressed the people down for doing the what? And he hurt himself lifting weights. He had a back injury going into that thing with Austin, but the fans needed him to come through and deliver their WrestleMania moment. He wants it stricken from the record. I mean, this is great heel shit. And I've said it, I'll give credit where credit's due. Physically, he looks like shit, but he can talk. And that's what he did until... And then once again, we go from this great heel promo and this guy. And Steen can carry this off because, as I said, he does sound like he's speaking extemporaneously off the top of his head. And when he reacts to shit, it's, with that puzzled look on his face. So he's done his heel promo and suddenly he hears music. And here comes this guy walking down the aisle. And he's clean shaved and he's wearing tights and he's got a oiled bodybuilder's body. He sort of looked like Cliff Compton as a homeless stripper. Didn't he to you, Brian?
That wasn't my initial thought, but
now
sure.
Now you're not going to be able to get it out of your mind now. Cliff Compton as a homeless Chippendales dancer. But this guy gets in the ring and Owens looks at him and he said, Elias, is that you? We've been asking, where the fuck did Elias go? Walk with Elias. He walked off, walked out, walked away, wandered away. Haven't seen him. Now he's back, but no, because the guy that Owens thinks is Elias says, I'm not Elias. And the fans say, yes, you are. Yes, you are. He says he's Elias's younger brother, Ezekiel. Owens begs to differ. No. I can see it in your eyes. No, Elias insists he's Ezekiel. Owens says he hates liars. Ezekiel makes fun, or Elias, or whichever one of these fucking guys, makes fun of Owens getting stunned by Austin at WrestleMania. Owens was great here reacting. He's, well, I'll tell you what, Elias or Eric or Enrique or whoever, I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get out of this ring, get out of my ring, or elsewise. And how did he phrase it? Or else there's going to be trouble, or just or else, right? And then Owens counts 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Help me, Brian. I may be 4, 3, 2, 1. And then he just turns around to Owens and walks out himself. Leave the ring by the time I count 10 or else. We didn't say or else right now, is apparently what the announcer said. So this went from a great heel promo to a guy who's trying to portray his fictitious younger brother, and they had an Abbott and Costello routine over it, and then Owens threatened him, and when he didn't, Enrique didn't do what Owens said he'd do by the count of 10, Owens left. Can you analyze this for me, Brian? Your thoughts on this confrontation?
I liked Owens' promo. When Ezekiel came out, did he already have a Titantron image that said Ezekiel on it?
I didn't notice. No, I don't think he did, because I didn't see that. Because I would have, instead of saying, is that Elias in my head because he looks so odd, I would have been saying, well, why are they calling Elias Ezekiel before he said it?
There are certain people that once they grow in that beard, they should never shave it ever.
Yeah.
And he kind of had that look. We'll see where they go with this. It's goofy, but at least it has Owens in it because he kind of makes the best of these kind of situations, if we're going to be honest. We'll see where they go. He looks like a completely different person. Is he going to work like a different... I actually don't even remember how Elias works. I remember him playing the guitar. I don't remember him actually wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know that he might have been in a multi-man thing for a minute or two and we didn't pay any attention, but they didn't focus a lot on his proclivity for singles wrestling activity. He's another of these guys. He shaved the beard off, but you can still see where the beard was growing. Is that because it's been there for so long? It's like stained his face, or is he one of these people that, like Vince McMahon, should be shaving with an electric razor 5 times a day because he grows like a chia pet? Or it's very dark, and his chin, it's not an attractive chin. Something about it. He needs some cover.
You know, the rumor, and I don't know how true this is, and I haven't asked anyone, the rumor was that he was going to do something in regular wrestling trunks, and Vince saw what he looked like and said he looks too much like Randy Savage, have him shave.
What?
And he really does look like young Randy Poffo. Like, you look at that baseball photo, and now you look at him that he shaved, he really does kind of resemble him.
Well, maybe he should, if he shaves his head, will they let him grow his beard back? Because Randy Savage wasn't bald. I'm thinking that would be a good trade for him. He needs some hair on his face. He needs a face warmer. If he was a patient in Hell's Pass Hospital in South Park, he'd get a face warmer.
Is it a coincidence that once one guitar player goes down with an injury, the other guitar player pops back up on TV?
Well, you've always got to keep those licks coming. Somebody's got to be out there, you know.
Good answer.